Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back for our third stream of the day. If you guys would give me just one moment to get that streaming link out to everybody who might like to watch the video in real time, I would appreciate it, and then we will get going out to everybody. And this will just be a quick delay, sorry. Okay, this is going to be the usual quick 15-minute video on Yes Your Grace. I don't like to push this game too quickly because, well, the chapters, or I should say, I think of them as chapters, but each week is not particularly, long, so I'm trying to draw the game out as well as I can. I think it's a very good and interesting game, but it's a game that if you carry on too long with it in a single session, it's not going to make for a very long series on a Let's Play channel. And speaking of, if you guys would like to support our cause of advocating for disabled and chronically ill gamers, well, just look down there a little bit below the video and click that subscribe button. We don't make a dime, but we do get some extra features with which to improve the channel, which in turn improves the experience for you and for the people we're trying to help. So, that said, let's continue onward, shall we? And when we left off, it was the end of week 12, and we're doing pretty good financially and supplies. We are nowhere near ready to fight the war that we have staring us in the face, but, well, let's... Oh, wait, no, we'll pay the army. And I purchased the... Did I already purchase the stables? Or was that this week, or... Okay, yeah, I think I already purchased the stables last week, so I'll purchase the training grounds, then we'll go on to one of our agents, Stan. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead with that. I'm going to have the training grounds now, and prepare general we can leave for later because we're not near the battle yet. So save and continue for week 13. Okay, and we have quite a few petitioners here. We got a pigeon too, but petitioners first because Lady Lena is here. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lurs has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help, for something in return, of course. You see, you have to give something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Redovia. Along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? Well, we need the help. Fair agreement, I suppose. These times are tough, and we should support each other. But let us celebrate once Redovia is defeated. Oh, that's most wonderful, says Lady Lena, who is no doubt out for herself. I will get my boy ready. I hope Asalia will look just as beautiful as her sister. Oh, and as for Rodovia, my men will join you in the battle as promised, Your Grace. Okay, so we've gained 300 troops. Hello, Asalia. Aze, what are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Aze, tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother didn't tell me what you did. Your mother will tell me what you did if you don't. I better start sweeping before she finds me. Huh. She's been up to no good. Peasant. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it is flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We've tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they're depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. A worshipping oak? Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace. It's the tree of the god of thunder. Oh, A symbol of love and life filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. But... oh man, that's a lot of... I don't really have the gold. I wish I'd saved gold now. I would like to help. Oh my, I don't know about the consequences, but I can't help. It's just a tree. I'm sure you can find another one. Didn't you say you come from the forest? But Your Grace, this isn't just a normal oak. It's a holy oak. It has been chosen. You're just like the rest of them. Okay. And peasant. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells you you might be interested in more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? Tell me more. I'm listening. Oh, how fantastic. Okay. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have one pack of dust for just 14 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another, I might throw it in for only 7 gold. So it'd be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. 2 packs for 12 it is. You won't be disappointed. Our product is of the finest quality. Pleasure to do business with you, Your Grace. Okay, so hopefully Edmund will follow through and we'll be able to sell that to him. I'm not sure about that whole oak thing. I hope that wasn't a bad choice. Um, hmm. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna invite Lena again. Ah, dear father, my husband King Ivo is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Atana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start each day with a prayer followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Atana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Yours, Lorsulia. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it, says the king. We should ask Lorsulia about something else. Ask about Dusty, then. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sadani keeps pestering me. There you go, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. And I think that finishes up the throne room portion for this week. So, let's go ahead and stand up, and we'll go see anything that might be going on. Looks like Aurelia wants to talk, not required, but what did Asalia do? He made her sweep all the corridors in the castle? This must have been serious. Oh, Herrick, she's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods. He knows that's his fault. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel as though if I'd said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli is not here. What do you think about finding Asalia a prince? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Asalia, she's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, but we're in a very difficult situation. I'm not sure I can prove my innocence during the royal trial. And if I can't, we'll need as much help as we can get from the other lords. We've already given away one of our daughters to help in this battle. I know, it's not how I imagined finding husbands for my daughters. This has been a very difficult decision, but there's no other choice. I know we need the help, but is there really no other way? I don't think so. Lady Lena doesn't live far away. At least we'll be able to see Asalia often. Alright then, should I start preparing for another wedding? No, we'll deal with all the preparations after the battle. That's fine. I hope everything will work out well. So that is that. She's not thrilled, but that is that. And I don't think I'm going to hold it against her for fighting with the servant. because frankly we kind of encouraged it. Is the general available to us? No, not until next week, I think. So I was gonna say, I want to send the general to Beltois so that we can call Lord Etten and sell all this spice we bought. We need to get the return on our investment. I think I might have maybe fallen a bit behind with the general, but we'll go to week 14. We're a little low on money, but we're good on supplies, very good on supplies, so we can pay our troops. We're not going to pay out anything else this week, so we can at least save that 18 gold. And our general is back. Grebno, week 14. Here's the general. Your Grace, I haven't found out anything specific about the decorations from the letter, but the word has it that kings of the north usually decorate their correspondence to show off their wealth. Maybe some of our northern lords adopted this tradition. Thank you, General. If you find anything else, please do let me know. Okay, we have Lady Lena back again. You called for me, Your Grace. I'm gonna ask her about the animal tooth, because she seems to know a lot about stuff. Do you know anything about this? It was found in my wine cellar. Oh, yes. I've seen something like this before. It's a charm necklace. It's an expensive thing. The bigger the tooth, the more dangerous demons it can protect you from. I have a small one as well, you know, just in case. Many soldiers wear these as a sign of their strength, especially if they obtain the tooth defeating, or obtain the tooth themselves by defeating a monster. It brings them luck in battle. Where did you get yours from? It was a wedding gift from my father. Thank you, Lady Lena. And I'll also mention I found a letter. Take a look at this letter. It has beautiful drawings of flowers all around it. Do you know anything about it? Flowers? Those are there are lords in my area that decorate their letters sometimes. Do you have your letters decorated too? Sometimes we do, Your Grace. But only very important letters, like wedding invitations. What do you usually decorate the letters with? Roses. We always have roses. It's a symbol of love, after all. And about the marriage. A list of guests, a menu. We definitely need a bard. Oh, yes. Where? Oh, yes, I forgot where I am, Your Grace. There are so many things to prepare. I'm not gonna cancel the arrangement. Change subject, and that's all. So she gave us a couple of important hints. There's a merchant here. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. I'm gonna have to ask him to come back another time. Actually, no. No, I can't send the general. I need him. Come back another time. He'll be back in 2 weeks. It's Sadani. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest of us who can read, Sadani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time, but now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich. Well, yeah. Here, 1 piece of gold. Don't lose it. Thank you. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh my, I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. So let's think about that. We have clues that, well, they decorate with flowers, and at the same time, she decorates her letters with roses, which is that not decorating your letter with flowers. It's interesting. Well, anyway, let's first invite Etten. And I'm gonna go to the map, and I remember we had something to do at Beltois for him, so I'll send the general. It'll just take 1 week, or 0 weeks, I guess. It says 0 weeks. Pigeon. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet. For the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. Ooh, a mysterious letter. Can you make any sense out of it, Audrey? I'm afraid as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. It's your call, Your Grace. Well, we already have Etten on his way, so we'll ask him about it when he visits. And there's nothing seemingly going on this week. Yeah, there's nothing else going on this week, so we can go ahead and end it. We're recovering a little bit on the gold front. And we've already got the general back. Supplies are doing just fine. Where was I? Oh yes, gonna have to pay them to pay the troops their supplies. 13 supplies, but we still got 74. We're got plenty of supplies. Save and continue. I had to take a drink, sorry. Lord Etten's wares were successfully protected, just as you requested, Your Grace. And Audrey has something to say. I think we should check in with Etten, Your Grace. We have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for alliance now, and how convenient he is next in line. I may be of service, Your Grace. I've done your tasks. I've done what you asked. Yes, I know. With your help, I've managed to set up a network of connections to help with the distribution of our product. How does it feel to be the leader in the market? Our wares will soon take over the world. And we've got 230, and we got the Fandustic achievement. I have some dust for you. I bought some of the dust, just like you asked me. Fabulous. Yes, that's how it's spelled. Thank you. And we now are up to 41 gold. He paid us 11 in profit over what we spent. And some dust to sell you. Fabulous again. And another 11. So we got 52 gold. And this secret message is for you. I found this message. Ah, perfect. That would be all. You may take your leave, Your Grace. This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. So that's good. Peasant. Your Grace. May I have your audience, please? I went to do some fishing, like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am, I fell asleep, yes. Stupid Stefan. I always have to mesh everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod, and now I have nothing. 'Tis the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me in my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat, and then the storm came, and it just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day, and I fish to pass the time. And now I don't even have the rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I will buy a fishing rod and nothing else. You know what? I just came into some money. Have 7 gold for food and clothing. Take this gold and sort your life out. Oh, my sweet mother of God. I've never seen this much gold. Thank you, you're my savior. I can finally buy some bread. You're welcome, Stefan. Take care of yourself. And we did get some contentment for that. Lady Illida. This is a new one. Rumors spread fast, Your Grace. I've heard what's coming from behind the mountains. I can help. I want to. However, there's a small catch, as you probably anticipated. These times aren't easy for any of us, so I have a favor to ask. A delicate matter, actually. It seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. Oh. Curse? What curse? They say if her son does not participate in marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Can this curse be lifted? Is there a way to lift the spell? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the bane. The problem is you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it's said that the spell will move on to the bride and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the information. I would strongly reconsider Asalia's marriage arrangement. I'll consider your advice to be sure. Well, now that's something. A supposed curse. Peasants. Your Grace, the gods have cursed us all. The rain just won't stop. 2 people in our community have passed away. It's because of the floods, because we didn't protect the oak. It's all your fault. Your Grace, you're angering the gods. They will come for you. And we lost to contentment. Okay. And we have a merchant. Your Grace, I bring with you a special thing, a magical splendor. Oops. It's only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you Rooster. When it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it will be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is, or I eat honey porridge for breakfast.
That boy.
See, I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. It's a very good price for a lie detector. I'll give you 16 for it. My daughter would be quite happy with it. She does need a black rooster for her hedgehog. Fine, Your Grace. Just make sure she doesn't lose it. Oh, he gets to place right next to the throne. A fine saddle for a hedgehog achievement. Sidani's gonna love this. I should go and find her later. Let's see. Dear Eric, I hear you're already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Bayron, the king of Redovia. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army. We need to make alliances and hope Ivo will help us. 14. Oh, he's beat. He's had enough. You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. I had a strange dream. Talus was dead, and we had no army to defend ourselves against Redovia. And if that wasn't enough, they claim to be only 14 weeks travel away. You may want to stay in bed. That was not a dream. Audrey showed me the letter. It seems that Redovia is after the marriage. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern. But at your age, you're more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. You're right. I better get on with things. I have a lead on some clues. I can't tell her that it's a charm necklace. That's all I had on my mind, was telling her it's a charm necklace, but I can't. Tell Sidani about the rooster for her hedgehog. I will pet him, and, ouch. He got stabbed by Stabber. Come see me in the throne room. I have something to show you. You're gonna love it. Just let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. Fine, Pumpkin. I'll wait for you in the throne room. Your Grace, I hope you're fine. I'm feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter, we need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we're doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things leads us to a killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree, we shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. Okay, let's see. We have the general and we have Pigeon. Do I want to use either one? Well, we need to talk to Lena. We need to talk to Lena about this whole curse thing, so yet again, I'm going to invite Lena. And also, the map. We'll send our general to Wolloming? It's just kind of a guess as to where you send him, I think. Just looking around, seeing if there's any trouble going on. And I believe that's everything for this week. And we have also more than surpassed our time for this stream. We're not going to buy anything else for this week. We don't need to. So yes, that's going to be it for this week and for this episode of Yes, Your Grace. It was an interesting episode in which we learned that we may have married one of our kids off to a cursed prince. So we might have to cut off that deal. I don't know. Well, and you guys won't know either until the next episode, so you're going to have to stay tuned. If you liked this video, then please do look just beneath it and hit that subscribe button. I don't get 1 cent out of it, but you do help improve the channel with more features to better serve disabled and chronically ill gamers with a better quality channel. So with that said, this has been JT with Legacy Art Games, wishing you a good night.